Hey, welcome everybody to the first ever, the inaugural, we're doing this for the first time. What are we going to call this? We're going to call this, Hey Dad, right? Is that what we're going to call this?
Yeah.
Well, why don't you scoot up? Well, don't be scared of that mic. Well, no, why don't you scoot your chair up, right? Golly.
It's not a rolly chair.
Stand up. Okay. All right. Hey, whenever you're ready, we'll do everything you want to do. You know what I mean? So, hey, dads, right? So you've been doing this to me my whole life. Actually, you've been doing this to me your whole life.
My whole life.
Your whole life. Right? And so, why don't you explain exactly what it is? Explain it so everybody knows what it is.
Hey dads are questions you ask your father at the most inopportune times.
Yes. Yeah.
In the middle of live baseball games where you can't pause.
Yep. Yeah, I can't TiVo the Rangers game when I'm sitting in the stands.
Mm-mm.
And,
I have to get my questions in between innings.
Yeah. So she had done this enough, right, to where, it's the most inopportune time. It's, in the middle of a pitch, you get the, hey, Dad, hey, Dad, why are tires black on the vehicle? Or, hey, Dad, why aren't they triangles? You're like, come on. It makes no sense. I'm trying to watch a baseball game, right? Right. So
but it's how you learn. Just ask questions, and that's how you learn.
Yeah. Now, and I've always said, that's one thing that my kids do. They will ask questions, right? Because I always said, hey, if you don't know something, ask it, right? Right. If you don't know something, I need a fan in here. But I had to start limiting, right? It's like, okay, you get. You can only ask me so many questions. It's got to be between innings, right? Or if we're watching something at home, right?
During commercials,
right? Or if it's, I'll at least pause it, right? If it's, but it's all kinds of stuff, right? I mean, it could be baseball related. Most of the time it is, right? If we're watching baseball or...
Sometimes it's just about life.
Sometimes it's just about life, right?
Whenever we're watching Truck U,
Yeah, whoa, hey. What did you say?
Truck U or All Girls Garage.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, All Girls Garage.
The one with the British guys.
The one with the British.
Ant.
Yeah, right. Ant and Mike. Yep. That's a Wheeler. Na.
Wheeler Dealers.
Yep. Na. Right. So I don't know if you heard, right? But they originally started that show in England. Right, It was actually Mike Brewer and another guy, a taller guy. He was the mechanic. Then they moved to California a few years ago. It was Mike, the wheeler and the dealer, and then
That's why they call it that.
Yeah, because he wheels and deals.
I thought it was just because it's a car reference, But I get it now.
Well, you can wheel and deal anything, right?
Well, the fatter guy, he's the dealer because he goes and buys the cars, and Ant's the mechanic. He, wheels it up.
No. The Mike is both. He's the wheeler and a dealer, right? You never heard that expression, wheeling and dealing, right? Huh?
No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
So this is a perfect opportunity. See, she doesn't know, so...
Dad, what's wheeling and dealing?
If I say, hey, I'm a wheeler and dealer, right? So I could, I'm all about, I can, about making sales. I'm charismatic. I can, what do they say? You could sell ketchup popsicles to an Eskimo wearing white gloves and stuff like that. And I don't know if I can say that anymore, right? That might
Inuits.
That might get canceled.
Yeah.
Alaskan natives. Look, can we do that? Right. So wheeler dealer, right? So they moved to the States, and the original mechanic guy didn't like the move, so he actually went back to England, and so they got the current mechanic guy. So now they're going to move back to England, and the current mechanic guy.
Is he coming back?
No, because he's married to. Remember
Christy on the Coast?
Yeah, Christy on the Coast. Yeah. So they're staying in California so he'll have, I think, some other show for himself. But
he needs to man up.
He needs to what?
Man up. Just make the move.
And what? Go
back to England.
and leave his.
I mean, she can come.
Oh.
She got her own show. You know?
So whenever they take Wheeler Dealers back to England, there's going to be another mechanic now. So, but I'll still watch it whenever they start eventually, right? So, I don't know how we got on the Wheeler Dealer. About you ask questions.
About Hey Dad.
Yeah, Hey Dad's about, so she'll ask about cars, right? Or just,
Life questions.
Life questions, right? So I'll sit there and, I'll make it look like it's like, here comes another question. But I would rather you guys, you and your bub, ask me those questions, right? Just so you're not like faced with something. You don't face something. Faced with something. Am I saying that right?
You don't life. You come face to face.
Face to face, right? So I'd rather you have asked the question and in an inopportune time or an inconvenient time,
and know the answer,
and get the answer
to the conflict in life.
Instead of getting to that conflict and then you're like,
I wish Dad was here.
I wish I'd asked my daddy this, right? So there you go, right? All kinds of stuff, right? So we can sit here and, throughout the week, you can write down your Hey Dads.
Hey Dad of the day, and save it for the show.
Yeah, save it for the show. Or a few of them, right? Because, I mean, look, people. She's, 19 going on, more. And the Hey Dads don't stop. I mean, they've been coming since she was, 5 years old, right? Mm-hmm. It could be, and
learning never stops.
Learning never, bugging daddy never stops, right?
Knowledge knows no limits.
Knowledge knows no limits.
What is that called? And I almost said acetaminophen.
You almost said a what?
Acetaminophen.
Oh my god,
that's a medicine.
Are you
onomatopoeia?
Is that what you're trying to say? Is that what you?
What's the thing that a sentence has multiple words?
Multiple words. That's a sentence.
Multiple words that start with the same sound. Not a hyperbole, but it's something.
Multiple words that start with the same sound.
Like
What
did I say? Knowledge knows no limits.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe that is a...
I'm sorry, Miss Britton, sophomore English.
Yeah, onomatopoeia or something like that. Or, oh man, I think I went pia. Speaking of peeing.
We're not telling this, are we?
What are you talking about? First of all, I was going to protect everybody's, identity. I'm not blaming him and pointing fingers at anybody. But... I'm sure.
Putting our names on this show.
No. I'm sure everybody knows, right? They've got that person. Let me just ask: has anybody had their tractor pissed on before, right? Or peed on, or urinated on, or tinkled on, or what's another word for it?
Pottied on.
Pottied on. Okay. TT'd on.
Not Tay-Tay. That's something different.
Not Tay-Tay. You like Tay-Tay though, right?
Nah.
Not that much.
She went downhill.
Once she was no longer country, I wasn't too big of a fan of her.
I liked her early pop.
Early non-country?
Early non-country was good.
Okay.
When she made that song, like, look what you made me do, that was a downhill song for her.
Let me hear more of it, because...
Ooh, look what you made me. No, Mama knows, because we played the parody song with Mikey Bustos. It was a...
Well, first of all, I'm here with you in the studio. You don't have to touch me to get your attention.
No, it was called...
Your attention, my attention.
I put it in my soup.
Whoa.
I know. He's Filipino, though.
Okay.
Because he was putting a whole bunch of different things in his soup.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he used a Tay-Tay song?
He used
made a parody?
He does a lot of Tay-Tay parodies.
Okay.
Yeah. But back to, what were we talking about? Oh, peeing on tractors.
Peeing on tractors, right?
How did we get on Tay-Tay?
Well, I said TT.
And I said
And you
Tay-Tay.
said, well, it's not Tay-Tay. What's another word we got? Tinkle,
Winkle. That's usually used together. Tinkle winkle. Sprinkle and tinkle.
Little sprinkle and tinkle. Yeah. So anyway, Right, you think of all the different places that you could go to the bathroom or go pee.
In the forest.
In the forest, right?
In a sugarcane field.
In a sugarcane field while you're driving to the family reunion and the Jeep. What are they called? Jeepneys. When the Jeepney broke down, right?
Did it break down or did she just have to go?
No. It broke down because I think like one of the wheel bearings had seized up, so he had to wait for a part, right? So now we're stranded on
middle of the
Philippines on this country road and surrounded by sugarcane, right? And what does mom do? She's like, Nana said, well, gotta pee, right? And when you're over there and you gotta pee, you just wander on into
Squatty and potty.
Yeah, take a little squat and pot in the sugarcane, right? So
use banana leaf.
Use the banana leaf to clean up down there. Make sure it's not any of the poison ivy or anything. What? Say it.
It's like when you walk in the stalls and they don't have toilet paper, but you've already went, so you have to go into the next.
So
stall.
You're going into the stall already going, or do you, or you meaning like you sit down and you're like, and then you look over like, oh man, like that. Oh, yeah. Okay.
It's like when I had to go poops really bad, and there wasn't any toilet paper, and it was already too late.
Yeah.
So I had to wait until everybody left the bathroom. So I could secretly, shimmy over to the next stall.
And you had to crab walk to the other stall so you didn't squeeze too much back there?
Yeah. And I had to re-wipe.
Yeah. Well,
wipe in general.
Yeah, you had to wipe in general. Yeah.
First wipe.
Yeah.
I think I wiped about 3 times.
Yeah. So, right, so again, so are we still protecting identities at this point with the tractor?
I don't want people knowing it was me.
You don't want anybody to know that it was you that peed on the tractor?
Yeah,
I won't tell nobody, right? I won't tell, right? And so, but
I mean, you've already told people, so.
Yeah. No, yeah. But they didn't ask, right? So.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, so I was out yesterday, and I'd asked Sis to help me out. Because our house is 2-story, and I have a 1-story ladder, right? So I usually have to get the ladder, put it in the bucket of my tractor, have somebody raise me up in the bucket halfway up the house, and then use the ladder for the rest of the way. Have I mentioned that I got my degree in occupational safety and health? Yeah,
that's not safety.
I know it's not, right? And every time I do this,
I felt unsafe climbing on that tractor. Right. I was scared for my life.
Right, so I get all the way up to the top, and I'm cleaning out the gutters, and I got the extension cord and the leaf blower, and cleaning stuff out, and what? Why were you coming up there? Because
you needed the drill, and
so I accidentally dropped the extension cord, thinking I was done, but I was also using it as a rope to bring tools up to it. Yeah. And,
help me, Lord, get one more.
Just one more. Right. Oh, Desmond Dawson would have been proud of me, just getting one more tool up there. And I
couldn't throw the
I needed
I
needed the extension cord, so she was trying to throw it from the ground, and it was
like discus.
It was a pathetic attempt.
This is why I was a hurdler, not a discus.
Not a disconite.
Discos?
Yeah, a disc.
Disc-guy?
Oh, that's a disco. I don't know what the hell
that's Wheeler Dealers.
That was Wheeler Dealers. I was trying to do the Bee Gees, and I love them, but I can't do it on command.
Is that the one that they grew up in America?
No, that would be America. I'm sure you're not wrong. The Bee Gees did grow up in America.
But you're not wrong. It's not the band I was talking about. Okay.
You're trying to say America, the ones that met when they were
in Britain,
met in England on a U.S. Air Force base when they were kids. Not
which band met in America?
Most of them,
except One Direction.
I don't know. Are they Canadian?
They're British. They broke up though.
Okay. So anyway, back to the tractor, right? So she couldn't throw the extension cord up. I was like, well, just climb up the ladder a little bit, and so you have to climb on the back of the tractor on the seat. Long lunge it to the hood, and then long lunge it to the front of the hood, and then try to step on the bucket. Well, she's long-legged, but not that long-legged. and she kind of got
I
her
had jeans on. I wasn't too
had
flexible.
jeans on, right? Even though Daddy did say, "Hey, are you working in those?"
Well, all he told me was I was gonna operate the tractor, not climb and stretch.
Yeah, right. So she steps on. She kind of gets herself in an awkward
Position?
like I'm stuck with a foot way back here and a foot way up there.
I couldn't throw myself forward, and I was too far to go back.
Yeah, at that point of no return, right? Type thing. Or, and so, I'm laughing, she's laughing. Then she looks up, and I got the look of disgust on my face, like
of disappointment.
I'm still waiting for my drill.
Like it's so hot up here.
Yes,
Come on.
The metal roof was actually,
burning.
It was burning my fatty flesh that was accidentally touching it, right? Because I was laying on my stomach.
Are you kneeling on there?
No, I was laying down. By then.
That's silly.
Yeah.
Oh, your knees got tired.
My feet were getting tired, squatting down. Right, so what do we end up do? So then she starts to laugh, and you can tell she's laughing because she's kind of doing that quiet gyrate.
My jiggle.
The jiggle, right?
I'm trying to keep it in.
Right, and then of course she's able to kind of pull one leg back, and I get the "don't look at me," comment. So I knew.
But that was on the way back.
I knew something happened, right? So she, America, she peed herself. And it happened to be so much that, she ended up, I
made a puddle on the hood.
Made enough of a puddle to where, or peed enough to where so much came out of her jeans, made a puddle on the hood of the tractor.
You could hear it fall down.
And then she said, "Here's your dang extension cord." No, you said, "Wait, now I got to go change."
No, I said I was so far up there, up the ladder, I should have just brought the tool anyway.
Yeah, she comes all the way up the ladder just to give me the extension cord, just to go back down and tie the extension cord to the drill. And,
there was no point.
There was no point, right? So that was my day. That was our day. There was probably some hey dads in there somewhere. So, and hey, it's about time. The other part of the show finally showed up.
This was the pregame.
Yeah. So this is a prequel. So we're doing a hey dad type thing,
or it could be bonus material.
Oh yeah, it could be bonus because Spitcup finally showed up. Right. I think Frank must have misscheduled you.
El Franco.
Yeah. We're gonna fire his butt. Right. So we've been talking. I was telling the story about how Veronica peed on the tractor yesterday.
Oh.
Well, thanks for calling me out.
Oh, are we not saying real names anymore?
We're gonna bleep that out.
Okay.
Hey, no rules during bonus content.
Yeah, this is bonus content, right?
I didn't sign up for that.
Except cussing. We still don't want to.
Yeah, we still don't want to cuss, right? So now we got a full studio. We got the mascot in here, and Charlie came up here. You know what I mean? Well, I was talking about the old red shirter back there. The old catcher supreme. Right?
El Gapo.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, hey, we'll just do everything you want to do, right? You just burp on the show, right? So anything else you want to say? Huh? You want to say hi back there, Pudge?
What's that?
That's weak. That was weak, America.
That is entertainment intro.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Elkhart 0.
Yeah. Yeah. First down, Westwood.
No, you
Elkhart 14.
Yeah. Westwood 93, Elkhart 4. Yeah. Okay, folks. So we're gonna sign this off. We'll do. I guess it's almost 20 minutes of just random talking, right?
Questions of the day.
Questions of the day. Some hey dads.
I'll start writing down some hey dad questions and saving them for the show.
Yeah. So we can do some maybe Friday morning prequels to the show. Mm-hmm. Right. We can throw a little bonus stuff in there and right. Mm-hmm. Hey, that's how it is.
Hey,
right. All right. You want to say anything as you're signing off?
Never
shoot.
ask your dad questions during sporting events.
Yeah, but
especially if they're
live.
No.
Yeah. Hey, kids,
if
you're gonna ask a question, save it for the commercial or wait until the half inning.
Go up there when you're in the concession stands, maybe.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, speaking of concession stands, hey folks, if you're going to send your kids to the concession stand, you may want to write your order down because it will possibly come back with near and a bit of what you asked for. Maybe
they didn't have this.
Maybe you asked for nachos and jalapenos, and you get back a Dr. Pepper with no ice
and a hot dog.
and a hot dog.
It's one of them bologna hot dogs.
Yeah, a
them
bologna where it's like
ones.
the chicken and pork.
It's all the toenails in there.
Chicken beaks and pig knuckles.
Ooh, you
Right.
can't say that.
Can you not say that?
I guess.
Didn't we eat pig knuckles last week in California?
I think that might have been a pork shoulder. That was a shoulder.
It looked kind of gapped, webbed.
It wasn't a duck.
Oh yeah, you're right. All right, folks. Hey, we're gonna cut this off like a turd, and we'll be back some other time. All right, laters.